The third way to increase your feminine energy is to be easygoing and lighthearted. Now, this is something that if you are a type A person, it may be a little bit difficult, but being easygoing, being lighthearted, it's just a really simple way to kind of go with the flow. Hello! Welcome to The Modern Lady, where you'll learn how to elevate your life with elegance. I'm Deborah. If you're new to my channel, please hit that red subscribe button so that you can get an update when I've got a new video to share. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you ladies so much for your continued love and support for my channel. I appreciate and adore you all. In today's video, I want to talk to you about how to increase your feminine energy. Femininity is about softness, receptivity, and being nurturing. And I want to share with you a couple of ways in this video for you to increase being feminine and feeling feminine so that you can carry yourself with a very soft and positive way of being elegant and classy as a feminine lady. I've got 5 ways to help you increase your feminine energy, so let's go ahead and get started. The first way to increase your feminine energy is to make time for self-care. And this is really not about just doing it once or twice a year, but about having self-care as a part of your lifestyle. Making time for rest and relaxation so that you can recharge is really important for you to maintain your sense of femininity. You can find a lot of different ways that you enjoy to indulge in self-care, and I'd love to just inspire you to take some time in reflection and decide on how you can commit to self-care in your life and in your lifestyle. Maybe that means that you are finding time to go to the spa every couple of days or every couple of weeks to get a massage, to get your nails done, to get a facial. Or maybe you are going to sign up and take some yoga classes or go to meditate on a regular basis. Or you could indulge in self-care by just resting, taking time to relax and take a nap or read a book or do something that you enjoy to do. Self-care is really important because it allows time for you to really become and maintain being your best self by taking time just for you, just to be in the moment, not necessarily to follow a to-do list or do something for your children or your husband, but to really find time to do something just for you. So that's a really great way to help you increase your feminine energy. Ladies, I'd love to know from you in the poll above. Go ahead and click on that poll. What is your favorite way to indulge in self-care? Do you enjoy meditation? Do you enjoy painting, journaling, yoga? I'd love to see what answer you submit in your vote, and we will look at the most popular way to really enjoy and indulge in self-care. It's really important that we make that time. And as women, we tend to always have commitments and obligations and things to do and places to go. So it's really important to make that time for self-care and to make it a priority. The second way to increase your feminine energy is to focus on slowing down. Slow down your actions, slow down your thoughts. Instead of being panicked and anxious and rushing, slow everything down. One thing I started doing last year as I was really focused on learning how to increase my feminine energy is to focus on slowing my movements, especially when I'm starting to get really frustrated or really anxious or stressed. And that's something that's really helped me. So when I'm in a situation and I feel like I'm starting to get really frustrated or angry, I start to just slow down my movements. I slow down how fast I'm moving my arms or hands or what I'm doing. So for example, if I'm getting ready to pack a bag for something and for whatever reason I can't find something that I'm looking for and I'm starting to get really frustrated, I'll just slow down in terms of how I am moving across the room, how I'm reaching for things, how I'm placing things down on a table or in a bag. So moving slower helps you to really increase and just maintain your feminine energy. Slower movement, slower actions. And what this could also look like is when you're in a conversation, you can think before you speak. You should always be doing that, but you can take extra time if you need to before having a response. You can be slower in your movements, in your conversations to really increase your feminine energy so that you're able to maintain a level of peace. Being peaceful is a huge part of being a feminine lady. Having that peace, having that sense of gentleness, being nurturing, these are all important qualities of what it truly means to have feminine energy. And so being slower in your movements and slower in your actions and your thoughts will really help you to maintain and to increase your feminine energy. The third way to increase your feminine energy is to be easygoing and lighthearted. Now, this is something that if you are a type A person, it may be a little bit difficult, but being easygoing, being lighthearted, it's just a really simple way to kind of go with the flow. Follow life and follow the natural course of things as they just fall into place. And so being easygoing, being lighthearted helps you to just maintain feeling feminine and being feminine. And this is something that I personally really do struggle with because I am very type A and I always have things planned. I always have things kind of lined out and outlined with, how I'm trying to do things, how things I want to accomplish, how I want to achieve things. And it's really not my natural default to be easygoing. So being easygoing and being lighthearted, this is something that I'm personally working on, and it is helping me to increase my feminine energy by just making light of a situation. So when something doesn't necessarily go your way, when you're in a situation and the outcome is not what you planned or even what you expected, you can find a way to laugh about it, laugh it off, and be lighthearted. Kind of just go with the flow. For those of us that like to control everything around us, what we have to realize is that it's impossible to actually do that. We don't have the level of control that we want or sometimes that we think we have. And so being easygoing and being lighthearted really just helps you to relax. It helps you to relax in a situation and really just have that maintain that sense of peace and that sense of gentleness. So you're probably starting to notice a theme here in this video when we think about feminine energy and what that means and what that looks like. It certainly does include peacefulness and gentleness and being able to just relax and be present in that moment, not necessarily rushing around or doing things or being stressed or having a lot of anxiety. And so that's a really easy and practical way for you to increase your femininity and your feminine energy is to just be lighthearted. Be lighthearted and be easygoing when you are going throughout your day and as you're faced with different challenges when different things happen. The fourth way to increase your feminine energy is to be in tune with your emotions. Really follow your intuition and listen to your heart. We have this beautiful inside voice that if we pay attention to it and we listen to it, we're able to really follow our hearts, follow our intuition, and that voice will never steer you wrong. If you're in a conversation or you've met someone and you're thinking about maybe, that person would be really great to introduce to someone else or you could work with them on a project, or you have a feeling about them that they would really be, great to partner with you on something. Follow your heart because it will never steer you wrong. Your emotions and your intuition, it always matters. So increasing your feminine energy means that you're not only paying attention to your emotions and how you're feeling, but you're also honoring that. And it's really important to always honor your emotions and your intuition, because that voice and that inside guidance is going to give you the direction to help you really just live your best life. And so it's always important to be in tune with your emotions, be in tune with how you're feeling. The inside voice and that intuition, it's there for a reason. So you can always increase your feminine energy by really being in tune with your emotions and how you're feeling at any given moment. The fifth way to increase your feminine energy is to show compassion. Be understanding and empathetic to others. And this is really related to a key principle that I talked about in my daily etiquette rules video, to always give people grace. Just being kind and understanding of their situation and who they are, to always just give them that courtesy and give them the grace that they deserve. Because what we don't always know is what someone is going through. If they have a challenge they're facing, or if there's a difficult situation that they are working through, if they don't share that information, then we never truly know how someone is feeling or what they're being affected by. So it's always important to show compassion, give grace to others, because we just never really know what people are dealing with and the life experiences that they're having. So giving people grace and compassion is a beautiful way for you to increase your feminine energy, because the empathy and the understanding that we give to others is really a gift that we can share, that also helps us to feel feminine and be empowered and confident in any given situation. So being compassionate towards others is always a really great way for you to increase your feminine energy and carry yourself with elegance every day. As this video comes to a close, ladies, there is one more thing I really want to share, and it's that feminine energy is really more about being rather than doing. And in general, when you can just be content, be present, be mindful in that moment, enjoy that experience, you're able to really embrace femininity and increase your feminine energy. I know as women, as mothers, as wives, we are always doing things. We're cleaning the house, running errands, taking our children to different activities and doing different things, going to work. But at the end of the day, when you really think about it and you want to tap into your femininity, you want to increase your feminine energy, you can really focus on just being rather than doing in every single moment of the day. So there are times when you're going to have to do things. You're at work and you have to give a presentation. You're at home and you're cooking dinner or cleaning the house. There are times when you will have to do things. But when you can take time for yourself and really just be in the moment, be present, and enjoy the lifestyle with feminine energy and with elegance, to be easygoing and lighthearted like I talked about in this video, that will really help you to maintain and to increase your feminine energy in your elegant presence that you share with others. Ladies, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Modern Lady YouTube channel. And I would love to know from you in a comment below, what is one way that you can increase your feminine energy? Please share with us in a comment and we will keep the conversation going. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share some YouTube love. I would appreciate that. And I look forward to seeing you again in another video. Bye.